goes.
Oh yeah, look at him go. He's so cool. Dylan's gonna run you through a little bit on like the salt and just like a few tips for beginners when you're setting up a saltwater tank. What is going on, Aqua Beasts? Welcome back to another one. I'm here with DY, and today is a huge day. We are setting up a 110-gallon saltwater tank. You can see it here behind me. Anyway, though, 110-gallon saltwater tank. Right now, he dropped it. We've had this little 55-gallon saltwater tank running. I'll show you guys what's in there in a second. But basically, they're going to upgrade to this 110. Super stoked. It's on the front of the pond right now. And also today is a huge day in the fish cave. We're remodeling. Like, everything's getting moved, but that'll be in another video. But basically, this is my first real saltwater tank downstairs in the fish cave. So stay tuned. It's going to be sweet. And we want to get predators in there. It's going to be awesome. But stay tuned. We're setting up a saltwater tank. Dylan's going to shoot you some tips on how to set it up and stuff. So we'll catch you when we start doing stuff. Yo. So DY got the old sand out of here. He's putting in the fresh stuff. So this stuff isn't live bacteria,
This
right?
is not, no, but we have the sand from the other one, which we're going to...
From this tank. And that sand is live. So he was telling me the best way to do that is put that on top of the old sand, right? Or on the new sand.
To my knowledge, as long as the new sand isn't on top, I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to do it.
Basically, we're not going to drown the live bacteria of the sand. Let's run the time lapse. I'm working on some other stuff while he's going to be setting up the saltwater tank. But run the time lapse, DY. Get her going.
Let's do it.
Let's get her. All right, so check her out. We got her down. Here, let me flip the camera around and show you guys what we did here. I'm pretty stoked. So we basically extended the cinder blocks from the pond, just took out one more level of cinder blocks, and it's all flush, and it'll support the tank. We can even like use the little inserts as storage, which is sweet, but literally fits on here perfectly. Anyway, though, this is 5 foot, literally fits on the edge of this pond perfect, and Dylan's ready to get more sand in there, which we already got.
Washed out some of the last bit of the fresh sand. This is a little bit different than the sand we use for all the freshwater tanks. You can get crushed coral, but I always go with the Argonite stuff.
Argonite, is that what you said?
It's something like that, yeah. But anyway, it keeps the pH at like 8.2-ish, which with saltwater you normally want it a little more basic. So
all stuff I don't know about saltwater because I've never really had a tank. I know a decent amount, but I don't know that kind of stuff. So glad to have him here. But yeah, we're gonna get the sand in here, fill her up, get saltwater rocking, and then get these buttes in there. The remora, which is a monster, that's the fish that'll like suction on the sharks. He's really cool. And then the snowflake eel, my personal favorite in here. That's it. But the whole reason we're getting a bigger saltwater tank is so we can get more dope fish, right? So yeah, but let's run the time lapse again. Dylan's got it filled up. Unfortunately, the sand was kind of foggy. We rinsed it out, but clearly not enough. It's still foggy, but that'll clear up with time and with the filter. He's already getting some of that rock from the 55, so it's got, you know, it's already got live bacteria. The sand's already got some live bacteria from the other one, so that's good. He's currently getting the sand out of here, more of it, and dumping in there. That's the live bacteria half. But basically, it's looking good. She's filled up. She's fitting on there perfectly. She's not falling off, which is good. But next steps are pretty much, what are you getting the fish out of here? And gonna let them acclimate, or what are you thinking?
I'm grabbing the sand now. Might be easier to just scoop them out, put them in a bucket, but
because you're saying they might have to acclimate because now this is a different salinity, slightly different, you know. But everything's working there.
To be honest, I am not sure how much more water I'll be able to get out of here with this.
Oh, you're using the pump?
Yeah, it was a little too low to the ground, so I'll probably get it about halfway maybe, and then I'll take some water from there so they can just start acclimating now. I've put these guys, they've been together, they fight, but hopefully they won't be together too long, so. But yeah, he should be a nice easy catch. There will not be a lot of fight there. When I first moved him, it was netting him out of a 300-gallon 5 foot by 5 foot coffee table tank, and I made the biggest mess, and I broke a huge sweat because he is elusive. That was the easiest thing ever. It has never been that smooth. And then over here in the corner, the eel, who I don't even know if he's still in water anymore at this point. We'll have to go in a nice cramped space again with this remora. I guess I could always chuck a rock in there. for him to hide under. There we go. Yeah, both these guys were in that huge coffee table tank. Had to stick them in a 55 for a while, but I think it'll be worth it. It'll be in a nice new home.
A little snug. He's just putting them into the big one. It's still super murky, but it'll clear up by a couple days, you know.
Well, they're acclimated and they've been in a bucket for a while, so
yeah, they're definitely ready to get in there.
Splash.
You know, they got both filters running, 75 gallon and a 180 gallon canister up over there.
This is a little nerve-wracking.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
All right, I will just take a look at him, but I'm not gonna drop him.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just pop. Oh yeah. He is big.
Yeah, he is growing a decent bit.
There he goes. He's got so much more room. Oh my gosh. He's gonna love that once it clears up for him.
We'll be scaped a little better.
Yeah, and we'll scape it up once it clears up. But yeah, he's just loving having that room right now. Oh my gosh, so much more room for him. Holy cow. Now for the awesome eel.
I can barely see this dude. I bet.
Rose is watching this whole thing. She's temporarily there during other moves, which is in another video.
I'm gonna use the net. I'm gonna grab him and I'm just gonna pull him in.
You got him?
Go, 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 go. Look at him.
He's so cool. I love that snowflake. He's so sick.
He was a steal.
He's so sick.
Check him out.
He's just gonna plop in there.
Yeah, that water is.
Oh yeah, look at him go. He's so cool. He's also gonna be able to get huge in there. Let's get it, baby. Both the saltwater fish are back in their homes. Some nucks or boom. And the baby is right by the pond, baby. All right, those guys are in. I'll get back to you once it's cleared up. We're gonna scape it up and get some fish for it one of these upcoming days too. So stay tuned. But it's on the wall. It looks great. All right, so, and Dylan's here too. This masterpiece 112 gallon saltwater tank is officially set up. It's got the rock growing beneficial bacteria, the remora chilling, Dylan's favorite, and also the eel, which is back there. We'll throw up some clips. Anyway, so this thing looks great. Dylan scaped it. It honestly is terrific. We're actually already about to add some fish, but that's next video. Stay tuned for that. But anyway, Dylan's gonna run you through a little bit on like the salt and just like a few tips for beginners when you're setting up a saltwater tank.
Yeah, so if you're looking to set up your first saltwater tank, the one thing you're gonna want to notice with us is there are already fish in here. That's typically not what you're gonna want to do. Typically, you're gonna want to get the tank up, the sand in, all the rocks in, the scape ready. And then they say let it run for a month or whatever so bacteria grows, but that doesn't really work because it can't grow unless there's a fish in there. So get something small or whatever. Some stores you can...
Some damsels or something?
Yeah, some stores you can like rent a damsel or whatever, sit them in there, just let it sit, let the filter get used to everything, and then you want to add fish really slowly. Now again, he mentioned we're about to add some fish. This tank's been here running for about a week or so.
But the filters have been...
The reason we're adding it is because all the rocks are old, the sand, most of it's old. The filter cartridges have all been taken from the saltwater pond, which I don't think I ever actually posted a video on it, but it was short-lived. I think for now we're going to try to run the salinity here at about 0.020, maybe 0.019, just because with fish only, and these aren't the most sensitive fish, there's less likely that they can get certain diseases. So yeah, it's kind of the game plan right now.
So I'm stoked to have my, it's basically Dylan's tank in my fish cave, but I'm stoked to have my first saltwater fish tank, our saltwater fish tank. You know, once he's able to take this tank back, he'll take it back. But I'm just so excited to have my first ever saltwater tank, and he brought over his fish, which are just so cool. My favorite's the snowflake moray. But thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. Also, you know, make sure to check out other videos. Check out the rest of the fish cave. I've actually remodeled the fish cave recently, so it looks better, but there'll be plenty on that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!
Ooh, you scared him.
I want the ball sank. I just want to change the width.